Yo, what is going on, guys? Once again, another group match. This is Group D tonight. Exile Gaming versus Aetas Black. Let me just tab back into the game there. Somehow OBS had glitched. But nonetheless, Exile Gaming actually faltering 16-5 just last evening to death of Anarchy White. So, going to be interesting to see how they kind of deal with Aetas Blacks. Probably a better team almost, I'd say. Really. Aetas Black very, very strong in the SEA placement as well. And they're going for the CT but actually finds one onto Kid, but still a lot of defence to work with. Two players on the B site. Willem's got two though, but the site's still open now. Let's get down as well again. Pretty much 3 versus 3 now. All down to Voxel Martin. Already finding one though. Going to be put into a tricky situation. Not going to be able to... In fact, it does in fact. Onto Mog now. All down to Spirit. Just about Voxel though. If you can find this, certainly finds Martin as well. 1 HP. All he needs is 1 bullet. No kit to hand though either. Do believe... No. He's trying to find it, but there we go. Does eventually find it, but not going to have time to close out the round, and that's really unfortunate actually. 1 HP actually wins that out for Aetas Black now, but nonetheless, Exile, very, very close round. Certainly could have not gone in their favour really in that situation. Could have been an absolute stomp if they hadn't read that correctly, but certainly did. Not all that of an easy round for Aetas Black, certainly. Taking it a little bit slower this round though. Don't really want to play in. They know they're going to force. It's just a case of trying to find at least one to enter to a site. Martin and Vox are going to be the men to try and take banana control. Bomb just dropped. They're just waiting for any sort of pick on either the side. Piff's actually boosted up flower pods now, so going to be playing from the CT as well. So if Aetas Black do decide to push that, it could be pressing. Currently all pretty much quiet, not really any sort of aggression from anyone right now. Very, very slow round. Considering you've got Aetas Black to take the force, of course. Well, not force, but you know what I mean, and Exile. Just so slow, no aggression from either side. 40 seconds now left. That's admin spotted out. Again going for this CT play. That's Willem down already. All down to Piffy. Hits down some shots but not going to be enough. And that's the B side opened up now. All down to 3 CTs, but they're actually going to be aggressing towards CT as well. Spirit and admin coming from here as well. Excuse my cast, yeah, honestly my head is absolutely fried after today. It's been just one of those days. Please do excuse me, I'm a little bit slow. Nevertheless, so Spirit does find one towards it. And now all down to just Voxel, Jacko and Martin. 4 versus 3, but they're not going to push this. Admin already found himself a Galil. He's just going to be playing for exits right now for Mog. Not going to be able to find anything though, as everyone exits through the CT area. Another round on the board for Aetas Black, and a very slow one indeed. Absolutely nothing really happening for the first minute, nothing at all, and then slowly but surely Aetas Black decided to push towards CT, but certainly took a while. And again though, Exile forcing through this. Obviously not really all that much of a force, but I do take 3 weapons into this, but they could have actually done more. They obviously had admin saving that Galil from last round, but they could have gone for something at least to try and find some frag or some kind of accolation from that round, but seemingly don't, and that kind of leaves them in a bit of a tricky situation, really. It's just carrying on from this round. Well, the last round, should I say, sorry. Aetas Black, though, going a little bit more heavy here. Taking a lot of positioning away. Admin, though, finding one to Ruffers on mid, but Voxel already pushed up, and whether they'll expect, they certainly do now, though. Pre-fires come in, going to be absolutely no damage given whatsoever. Piff, though, taken down to 18 HP through the smoke, and that's going to initiate the bomb to start moving towards the B site. They know Exile is stuck behind that smoke. They can't really manoeuvre all that much. Willem, though, actually already pushed up the range, but that's already been read, of course, by Voxel. And again, Exile in a tricky situation. This really hasn't been all that of a great round in terms of the logic behind it either. Never mind the play. Admin trying to go for the deagle. Already found one, but not going to be able to find himself a second. And pretty much an easy Aetas Black Mog coming up banana. Last man remaining. Not going to be able to find anything. And now Exile Gaming got to buy into this. It's going to be their first fully fledged buy of this map, but seemingly it will be interesting to see what they work with. Admin picks up the AWP, going to be taking that to banana as well. Always kind of a hefty investment on the banana position. If you do get pushed like he is now, it's not going to pay off, and certainly doesn't. Pip left to pick up the pieces, finds one, finds a second onto Ruffers now. A little bit of damage inflicted onto Jackie as well. I really didn't think he'd come away from that, but nonetheless, 37 HP remaining, makes it work, falls back to the B site now. All left down to 3 players of Aetas Black. That really should have gone in their favour, but somehow does not do so. Smoke, though, going to be coming out, and they're still pushing towards his side. Obviously worried about any wrapping CTs, maybe coming down mid, but or CTs wrapping around, should I say, more likely, but holding positions right now, Exile, not really aware of anything. It's all going to be down to Piff's call, but they haven't decided to split. They're assuming it's going to be an A-site take, but it isn't going to be so. And this is a good play from Aetas, though. They've only got to find one player, and this site's all theirs. But Piff again goes big, trying for the second though, doesn't find it onto Martin. Going to take him down to 34 HP though. Certainly a fair amount. Aetas left in a 2 versus 3. But Martin and Wood actually posted out into ruins. This not going to be all that favourable, but does find one onto Mog. Spirit and Willem trying to trade this out. Eventually do. That is going to be the first round to Exile now. He's going to leave it 3-1. Piff there, stepping up with the 3k. Did nearly make it himself a 4th, but just not able to. Up also going to be recovered onto Spirit. Does mean that that investment's saved. And now Aetas, their money though, still hefty. 8k to play for on Voxel. They're certainly not going to be worried whatsoever. Jackie coming out with the AWP now. Just going to try and counter anything that does start to press towards mid. And Admin actually is going to do so. Jackie already posted there. Admin actually falling back though. Do believe he just did hear footsteps, so probably a smarter idea. And again, already being pressed. Willem taken down to 12 HP. Not really all much he can do now. Pretty much put out of the round. Does have an AK to hand though, so has the one shot potential. Whether he can execute it or not is another matter. And again, locking heads almost, Aetas and Exile, early in these rounds. Very, very slow plays, kind of cutting it down to that 40-second margin Aetas seem to be doing, and then just trying to execute towards at least somewhere. Has worked out for them for 3 rounds in succession though. Obviously Exile picking up the last one, but I'm really not sure of what Exile's kind of plan is coming into this. Obviously they did play Mirage last night, so it's a different dynamic than Inferno. Still though, a strong orb does always help, so if admin can step up, certainly would help. This site coming out to be the play though, but admin does find that onto Ruffers now. Leaves Aetas in a deficit, and Spirit already trying to find more now. Taken down to the USP, isn't going to be able to find anything else, but Jackie leaves it in a 3 versus 2 now. With Martin finding Mog. 10 HP to work with though for Willem. Not really all that much, but they're actually going to go into this. Some money not good on the Exile side either, but they know 2 players are relatively low. Martin 6 HP and in the flames as well. Now all down to Piff, but Jackie steps up, finds himself the 3k. Certainly the saviour of that. Saviour, should I say, of that site for Aetas Black. Exile left in an economical mess. Spirit does find himself a deagle, so does Willem as well. Scout being brought out onto admin. Hasn't been able to make the AWP work at all, really. Do believe all 3 of his, actually 2 of his frags have come from rifles. But early days, but Jackie taking the head off him. Skinning the cat before he's alive almost there. Blimey. Absolutely no chance for admin. Mog again inflicted with some damage, limited as it is, through the wall. And again, Aetas Black not playing into the hands of Exile. Don't want to really challenge all that early. Just trying to take map control, and this is what they're experts at seemingly right now. What's going extremely well for them. Look at Exile already. No control whatsoever. Both Pitt and Willem just trying to find something, but Willem actually flashes himself through the smoke. Not going to be able to find anything though, and this is clever from Aetas. Again playing it slow. Just waiting, but Mog already wrapping around, and so is Spirit as well. This is where they could find something. Rutek could be caught off guard here. Spirit, the timing, gonna find him as well. They're gonna start pressing back now. This is all down to Mog. He's gonna be known as well. Flashbang does work out, and Mog only finding 1 though. All down to Piff and Willem. Piff though trying to rotate as quickly as possible. He's gonna make it in time, but oh, if Jackie does miss him, and that's gonna be him down now. All down to Willem. Nothing at all to save. If he did go down to Banana, would at least have something, but not going to have anything whatsoever to play for to the next round if he does lose this, which is likely though. But Martin 30 HP, certainly an easy frag with the dig if he can find it, whether he will or not. Jackie again on this AWP, just holding these after plant positions very, very strongly. Not sure what Willem was trying for there. Not really all that great frags. Frags are aware of him being on the B site, but just not expecting him to go mid. But nonetheless, Exile. Only 1 round on the board for them right now. Certainly not all that much at all. Oh, there we go. It's fixed itself. Admin wasn't popping up for some reason. And again, going to onto the eco. 250s invested, and that's already a leg shot onto Mog. Absolutely worthless already, pretty much. 18 HP, P250 in hand, not going to be able to do much at all. This is so well played by Aetas. This lack of aggression, kind of making Exile nervous almost, not able to get the read of what's really happening. Limited damage inflicted onto Martin there, but not worth the trade, and already Aetas Black finding heads. Mog already faltering. And that's 1 for Willem now though. He's just going to back away from that, obviously not going to want to repeat that. Martin though, that's clever as well. Keeps the AK at bay, doesn't want to give him that. He's just going to keep playing him as well. He wants his frag right now. That's already Spirit down, and admin not able to connect enough. Takes Jackie down to 40 HP. But Willem, position known as well. All down to him right now. Martin already awaiting. Easily going to be found. And another round on the board for Aetas. 6-1 now. posting rounds left, right and centre right now. Aetas Black, certainly no trouble for them. Martin 11-1 right now. Really great game from him. Ruta though a little bit slower, but pretty much everything even on both sides. Nobody really stepping up bar Martin. And this is Exile now. They're trying to play out Willem. Already pushing onto banana. This is the furthest they've really got of any kind of banana control. This is kind of the extent it's got to. Just been sat CT really Piff and Willem, and they're already going back already. No aggression whatsoever, and they're already getting scared. This isn't what Exile need right now. They need explosive frags. They need that initial play to try and get them some kind of advantage. It's just not happening. Very, very lax default holds, allowing a lot of room for Aetas Black and a lot of map control to play from that. Aetas Black already heading towards the A site by the looks of things. That's going to be short smoked as well. Could start playing towards CT if they do want to, but that smoke posing probably that they aren't going to. All down to admin to try and stop this. That flashbang though doesn't work out as they do turn away. Piff though does find one. That's the bomb down now. If you can find the second, certainly going to give them an advantage. 3 versus 3 there. The flash doesn't work out. That's the bomb picked up as well, but more damage done. Even round though. Jakku though, certainly going to make the odds very, very much less even. Mox, sorry for the lag there. Not really sure what happened. Does find Voxel though, but that's the bomb planted regardless, and all down to Piff now. Jakku though, 100 HP up to work with as well. And Witter also on 52. Not really low. This is going to be a difficult take if Piff goes for this. Knows the awareness that is Jakku on the side. That's already him spotted out. Head taken off by Witter. That is going to be the round done now. 7-1. Exile Gaming going to be forced on upgraded pistols at most. Quasi by the best that they could achieve with this kind of cash. And really Exile got to start actually making some sort of aggressive play, and that's what they're going to be doing. B take already. But they're not even aggressing here. They're waiting this out. I'm not really sure if this is the right play or the wrong play as such, but that's already one found. But it is a trade. Going in favour of Aetas Black, of course. And now the A site going to be taken. They know it's been stacked already. The late rotation from Exile with being so deep in bananas. Going to slow it down, but already taking positions. Aetas Black have had so much time. This isn't fast enough. Exile. Jakku through the wall of library. Finds Spirit. The Rufus taken down to 6 HP now. It's going to be traded out back onto Willem. All down to Mog now though. Not going to be able to find anything else. And 8-1 to Aetas. Like I say, Exile need to step up. They need some kind of explosive play. Completely relaxed B-hold is what's killing them right now. And the same can be said for the A site as well in some cases. Aetas Black just playing off the weaknesses. They know where the weak spots are, and there's plentiful. Easy pickings for Aetas, but Piff actually takes up the AWP. Double AWP setup actually coming out. Admin though, going to be late to the mid position. Piff though, only has to find one. Can fall away after that, but 27 HP. Just about the head of Martin and finds the frag as well. That's at least something now though. Does give a heavy advantage to Exile on any sort of execute. First 30 seconds, a man down for Aetas isn't going to help at all, but these guys aren't going to be afraid of that whatsoever. 8-1. Utterly devastating scoreline of this half right now for Exile. They want any chance going into the second half. They really need to start pulling some rounds out of the bag from somewhere. Not really much chance of breaking the economy as such. Jakku, 12,000 in the bank, but could do if they do play it out onto the right players. If the right players are losing weapons, potentially they could spread the economy quite thin, but it's going to be quite a few rounds until that does occur. Again, Aetas not playing into the hands of anyone. Taking it slow, reading it well, trying to get an idea. You've got to be wondering, Exile, what's kind of the mentality, but Willem just too far stepped out of the pillar, easily found by Jakku. And already Exile locked out of the side, everyone coming from the CT position here. And what do you really do? There's just no room at all. Already set up Aetas Black, full HP Mark Wooter. And that's the boost now. Spirit actually taking out Wooter. Collapses the tower. They already know where Voxel is, and that's going to be another round on the board now for Exile. Certainly what they needed. Locked out of the site. Eventually, Aetas do falter. That boost could have been deadly for Exile Gaming. They hadn't eliminated the threat. Actually taking out Wooter though, leaving Jakku grounded to the floor. And just like I said, the economy now starting to lessen. 3 players starting to get a little bit weaker, but still a lot of money in the bank for Wooter and Jakku. Start spreading around the team if things do start to go south. Really not enough. Exile really need to take all of these rounds that are left. Four opportunities remaining, including this round for them. And just Piff again and Willem. Okay, Piff's got the AWP, but really, do you want to be that lackluster, really? They know they've got that kind of top banana control. They only need one man to really defend it, but they are going to start moving away now towards the A side. And that grenade not really doing all that much. Neither is admins by the looks of it. Does take a hair of damage, sorry, from Jakku. Only 2 HP, not really worth it at all. That's going to be admin smoked off, but that Molotov going to deny Aetas for a few more seconds. And in fact, Wooter go again, trying to just fake this B site so well as well. Really done a great job so far on doing so. Spirit already taken down, but these Molotovs have proved kind of an issue for Aetas. The smoke's not been there to try and stop them. And this is a very early rotation as well. Exile, this could work out for them. Does so in fact. Piff taken down Martin. Allows Jakku to cross though. He's already going to be working around. Not going to be too early though. Just Piff and Willem remaining though. Jakku already on their 6 as well. Does inflict a slight bit of damage to Voxel as well. Just going over the head of him. Caught in the reload. Willem going to be found with ease. Just Piff remaining in a 1 versus 4. Exile really got to start doing something now, and that's going to be the pause called out for Exile. And Piff does find one to Voxel, escapes away into Boiler. That's a pretty good play from him. Just to find that. No aware of this. Already pre-firing, finds one to Ruffers though. Finds himself with 3k. That's the damage done, but not early enough. The money already in the bank for Aetas. That's going to give them enough to play all these rounds now. That is certainly locked in for them. They fall to any of these 3 rounds, they're not going to be complaining. Well, Exile, considering their options, not enough money to even go for a quasi-buy. They could force around the AWP, but that's going to pose problems. Not going to give them enough money in the bank for the rest of these rounds, really. Just got to hope and pray, really, that Piff pulls something. But they are going to actually start investing. The full quasi-buy coming out here for them. They really want to make a play with this AWP. I think they're just deciding what to do with Mog and Spirit. Nobody actually readying up, but I believe, out of the pause. So, there we go. Do see this easy invested. Maybe some sort of strat coming out as well. A lot of flashes invested. 2 onto admin and another 2 spread across Willem and Mog. So maybe something in the bag for Exile potentially. Certainly got to make this AWP work. Piff put in a very tricky situation. I'm not sure what's going on the Aetas side. They're just wanting to try and extend this pause right now. Aetas though picking up a Exile faltering 16-5 to Death or Anarchy White. Seemingly a very similar matchup. That was on Mirage though. But Inferno not really all that favourable for them either at the moment in this half. Maybe they've got a chance if they do start to pick something up early on their T side, but it's got to be something, and it's got to be something big as well to really take anything. And they've actually gone a little bit more aggressive. This is kind of aggressive for Exile as such. That's such relaxed holds, and it's going to work out. That's Martin down now early into this execute, but they're going to know where that AWP is. They're going to try and play Jacko to try and find it, but Piff already stepping up, and that's a big play from him now. This AWP certainly working out what's needed. It's going to finally falter. The rotation already coming in now. Spirit going to be the sole proprietor to try and hold off. Doesn't find it though. And locked out of the site almost right now. 3 versus 3. The odds are even. Just exec that. I'm not sure where the chat's coming up, so. Oh, what's actually happened? Oh, bear with me 1 second, guys. The custom HUD's glitched. Bear with me. There we go. We should all be good now. Sorry about that. We were using panorama all that time. Wow. I didn't even realise. Sorry about that. No, I didn't even notice that. That was only a juicy HUD IP though, Dario. Sorry to break your dreams, mate. If you want the custom HUD on you can have it if you really want to, but yeah, not going to be enough for you there, but to get into the server. Piff though, once again with your admin also does find one as well. Honestly guys, my head is tatered today. Like I said, it's been one of those days, but so do excuse me. It's just too warm. It's still so moggy. It's just like, I don't know, not nice. What it needs right now in the UK is an absolute dousing of rain. Clear the air. Very slow round though. But actually, so much control given away to Aetas, but Willem not actually spotting out. It's already pushed through now. Oh no, sorry. Actually, that's Martin actually already pushed around. What has happened here? He's going to walk into Piff there. Finds another. That's the B site clear. A one-man take was all that's needed. As Martin already found it. Picks up the AWP as well. Not able to find it though. 7 HP for him. I think he's tagged through the wall there. By admin's AWP. Certainly is as well. Already, just Margaret and admin remaining. Going to be saving this onto the A site. Certainly not able to really take anything. Aetas Black, such strong after plant positions, not really allowing any kind of retake scenario. All 3 though for Exile have been retakes, but obviously not the strongest of fraggers. But a very similar story from last night's match really for Exile right now. Did lose to Death or Anarchy White 16-5, and there's a plausible prediction for this game as well. They can pick up 2 rounds, but potentially there's more out of them More left in the tank for their T side potentially. They do want to play, but again, just so relaxed on this B side. And look at Aetas Black, they're just waiting. They don't need to start pushing. They know that they're going to be able to take either of these sites easily and pretty much without no quabble. They just play it slow, and that's what they've been doing. And it's really throwing Exile, I think, off guard. With such good fraggers as Aetas are, I do believe that they were expecting more aggression. Admin, though, does find one onto Wootit, and he's going to fall away out of mid now. Just going to be smoking this off. Don't want to play into this, but Piff going to be caught off guard. Certainly is, and that's the B side, though. Given away. All down to Spirit now. Got to try and defend this, but Mog is going to be reinforcing now. But again, so late. Bomb not being planted though. Martin just through the edge of the smoke. Finds Spirit now. Sorry, did I say they won? Did I say? I meant Death Anarchy White. They went 16-5 over Exile. Sorry, did I say they won? My bad. My bad. Oh, they won? Oh, what? Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry. Do apologise. Like I said, honestly, guys, sorry. Never mind though. Anyway, Admin going to be the sole survivor of that round. 11-3 though. Certainly Aetas Black not giving anything away, and just look at the money on the Exile Gaming side. Really nothing left but scraps for them in this last round. Mog though picking up the XM, which seen this work out actually earlier in the group stages, not for Exile, but other teams have used this on Inferno in the apps position. But I really do just wish Willem would just start pushing out, please. This is what you need, and already taken down, awaiting flashbangs. It just didn't happen. Really not gonna give them anything else from this CT. 3 versus 5. Nothing all that much to work with either. All down to Piff again. It's kind of the man that they put all the pressure on right now. Leaving with the AWP to play with him. Does find one through the smoke to root it. That's just going to allow Piff to walk right through. And well, Mox actually positioned right between two there. Not going to be able to find anything. Aetas Black though. 12-3 there. Again, apologies for the music. Still a panorama bug, even if you don't have the panorama active. Just bear with me 1 second. Yeah, what's up? Tea? I've had my tea. What have you... Oh, why have you done? Oh my god. I messaged it. What have we got? Oh. I'm not being ungrateful, hang on. Right, just gonna have to bear with me. I've just got to go for a second. I'm not sure how long I'm going to actually be overlaying. Sorry about this, guys. Honestly, tonight's been a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, I'll leave you with Auto Director just for now, guys. Just bear with me for just a few minutes. Right, I'm back. Sorry about the trouble there, guys. I think someone had a power cut or something as well. Did they not? Something like that? I'm not too sure. I think that's what I saw in chat just before I went. Well, came back. Unless so. Piff already taken down 2. And leave Aetas Black in quite a deficit, but he's not actually. They're not actually committing to this B site. Already heading towards A. But already Aetas Black read this quite well. Got 2 positioned on the A site. Both out of pit though. This could certainly be the pressing matter right now for Exile. And certainly is. Though finds one. So does Ruffers. Going to be traded out though by Spirit. Leaves it in a 2-on-2. Already being found now. All down to Voxel though. Bomb not planted and dropped in pit as well. Does find one to Spirit and quite the headshot as well. But eventually Admin closes it out. 12-4 now. Pistol round taken for Exile. That's what they need. Is what they're going to get as well. Pretty decent take from themselves. Shouldn't have been that close though. Piff finding 2 on Banana very, very early on. They just executed a little bit faster. They would have caught Aetas Black mid-rotation, but didn't get the memo. Eventually did lose 4 men in the process. That smoke gonna actually prevent a lot for Exile. That's a lot of trouble now. Really not giving a lot to work with, but Martin. That flash perfectly timed. Does find one. That's really potentially not enough, but on these quasi rounds and these force buys is what's needed, but already traded out now. That's the B site completely given away. As Admin just leaves, they do start to actually bundle up into traps. They've read this. Admin was actually positioned there not too long ago. They're just waiting. They know that Exile can hunt. They know they've got the weapon advantage, and whether they do so or not is another matter. You don't really want, even though it's not going to go 1-1, you don't really want to be throwing weapons away. It kind of puts you on par. In fact, could actually be Moggs that gets caught out here and does get dinked as well. Certainly gets punished for that aggression. Ruffers already picking him up there. Just give 1 weapon away, only a Mat 10 though, so nothing too pressing. 12-5 though. Exile certainly posting rounds, going for the 3rd one as well. Try and make it a 12-6, only a 6-round deficit, but I say only. Still quite a margin to play with. And Exile almost just run away from mid there. Decide to change it up a little bit. Not really too sure what the thought was behind that. Maybe to fake the beat take if anyone was positioned out on mid, maybe with a scout or a dig, but certainly not going to happen. And Ruffers actually positioned here quite nicely with Wooter. If this could go their way, but only one player actually playing in traps is going to be Admin. He's going to turn away though. Does eventually find it. Finds a second onto Wooter as well. That's quite a play from him there to recover from that. That could have been absolutely devastating for him. Completely would have given away that height advantage on the take, but wasn't needed anyway. Just Martin and Jackie remain though. 2 versus 4. Moggs and Admin. Quite low on HP. They're going to kind of have to sit this one out. Very, very slow take right now though. Jackie though does find one to Admin. That kind of opens it up, but not enough as Spirit already trading that out. No, just Martin remaining. Does try and find at least something, but is going to get the dink onto Moggs. Not enough though. 12 to 6 now, but this is the round Exile kind of needs to take. They need to destroy this economy before Aetas start getting into these buy rounds. They need to prize them weapons away. If that AWP stays there on Aetas, it's certainly going to be dangerous. Whether he peeks out a mid with this would actually be quite a big play. We could find a pick from that, but aren't going to do so. Jakku's going to be boosted up on new box as well. Whether Exile will expect this is another matter though. Actually sure who that is. There we go, Martin. Sorry, I can't really see the map all that well. Excuse me, dodgy observing, but never mind. Martin already fought into Willem though. 10 HP, not worthy of a trade though. Already puts Aetas in a bit of a predicament really in Exile. So spread out. This is their play right now in this round. So much map control. Already know nobody's down mid. Banana also given away. This is really, really good stuff. Could go either way right now for Exile. They can take either side, certainly of their choice. They're just playing this slow now. 30 seconds on the clock. Committing towards this A site though. And this is the smarter play. Aetas already putting 3 men on that B site though. And they're not rotating. They are just starting. But that's already the man down. Bomb going to be planted. Save already coming in. Now, decided very early on for Aetas. Not going to try and press it in the 3 versus 5. Probably the smarter play there. Just a case of whether they can keep a hold of these weapons. What they need to do. Exile though do have the opportunity to hunt if they do want to do so, but certainly there's a chance of losing weapons, and that's not always the greatest of plays. Worth 2 though. They can prize. We can allow 2 to go. Maximum really. They aren't going to actually start playing. They're just going to be leaving the site. Bomb is going to be detonated. And it's going to be the 7th round, and Aetas playing into the CT curse almost. This has been a reoccurring factor across this group stage and across the different groups as well. Just seemingly the CT side for all these teams not exactly been great. Really are having a tough time. Aetas though losing 4 rounds already. And this is really where they need to come back. They've invested into this round now. They lose this, are going to be forced onto upgraded pistols at best. Something they don't really want. But again, locking heads right now, Exile and Aetas. Neither team finding any sort of an advantage. But Jakku already finds one onto Willem. A lot of damage done to Admin as well. He's only worthy of 1 right now with this HP. Aetas certainly finding at least something. Puts them in a very advantaged position. Exile starting to head towards the A site. Already 3 men pinned on this site for Aetas though. It is definitely going to be the tougher take. Ruffers on the AWP on long. Going to be awaiting this aggression now. He's going to be smoked out actually. He's just going to be falling back to the site. The attackers that are Exile do start to press the site, and Voxel though already finding 1. Finds a second onto Moggs as well. He's stepping up right now. Just Piff and Admin alive though. Piff does find 1, 2 in fact there. Cleans out the site. Doesn't look like Admin's aware of where Jakku is right now. He's actually positioned out just in that cubby. And he's going to be waiting for Martin. This could actually go all wrong right now for Piff and Admin. They don't play this correctly, but do in fact inflict damage onto Martin as well. 10 HP. Not going to be able to find it. Fortunately, Aetas Black now starting to feel it. That pinch closing in on them. Do have enough to go for the quasi-buy. are going to do so. In fact, does give them some opportunity. Lacking at least it is, but Exile certainly playing out of this. Got to remember they were in such a mess. 8-1 at one point. And that Molotov not going to help out any kind of matter there for them, unfortunately. Does just bounce off the wall. Already though, the aggression coming out from Exile. They're certainly pressing Aetas Black in a similar sort of fashion that was the CT side of Exile, but they're not actually faltering right now. Aetas, they do fall back slightly, but certainly not as drastic as Piff and Willem's hold that was throughout their CT side, just holding out a CT, not being able to find anything, taken down so quickly by Aetas. But here it's a different story. Exile aren't going to have that free reign. Both Jakku and Martin, very skilled players, and they're going to be trying to hold this out now. Jakku stepping up when it's needed with the open there T side, but not able to find much from the CT. Similar across the board of Aetas as well. They're actually faking the A side take now, but they're going to be aware. No room for anyone to start moving out either. Positioned in pit 2. All down to Jakku right now. Does find one though. That's the bomb as well. We're already Exile. Reinforcements coming through in the form of a CT take. Jakku trades positions. Locks himself out of the site there. Teammates do advance now for him. Not really worth the save for Aetas. They can go for this. 4 versus 3 though. No armour. Fox already finding one though. Makes it the 3 versus 3. Whether we can find any more. Jakku gonna spout the head. That's good enough. But all down to Voxel now. The bomb ticking away. No kit in his hand. And I don't think there's one to play with either. The AWP of admin. Gonna close that one out. And 12-9. Exile pressing. But the money looking good. Oh, although Martin actually... No, actually he did buy them for there. I didn't just see that. I think he switched to his USP. Never mind. 12-9 though. Aetas really got to start pulling something back for this. This is going to be closer than they would have wanted. I didn't really expect this to be this close. And so really in the first half we saw domination of the CT side that was the T side of me. Oh my god, please excuse me of Aetas Black, but really a very laxed CT half for them so far. Not posting a single round, but Jakku already finding Willem, puts them in some sort of advantage now. Him and Martin actually, Jakku, sorry, quite impressive hold right now. Admin already trading that out. Goes to Exile's favour again. Man advantage equal though. And these rounds have been kind of slow, but this is just trade for trade and it's working out in Exile's favour almost right now. The rotation starts to come in though. Jakku and Martin remaining. This is the B site dream team. Whether they can make it work on the A site is another matter. He's going to spout the bomb carrier. That's the bomb down. Jakku though already finds another now. All down to Moggs. And Molotov's already playing him out of position. They spotted out though. Jakku actually coming above him. Misses the shot though. That flashbang blinds him. Jakku finds himself a 3k. Posting the first round of the half for Aetas Black. And the pause time actually coming out. Not sure who thought. Oh, it's going to be for Aetas. Who actually had the power cut? Was that Exile? I'm not too sure whilst I was just gone there. Who actually did have the power cut? Unless though, pause for Aetas Black. Not really sure what they're going to be discussing through this. The buy looking solid. Do have a FAMAS on router, but not really enough to initiate any sort of drastic action that may be needed. Not really all that sure what's going on right now for them. Taking the first round out does mean attack timeout. I'm assuming that's what it's for. Unless someone maybe gone for a tea break. Maybe they've felt the pressure. Want a Kit Kat and a brew. You never know. I don't believe Exile are a pug team, no. No, they are a full-fledged org. I'm not sure how long the team's been along. I honestly could not give you stats on these guys, being totally honest. I know Aetas Black were doing alright in ESEA Open last time I did check, so. But whether Exile have been a pug team or whether they were then picked up by an org, I really don't know. But if anyone was coming in as a favourite, it probably would be Aetas Black for sure right now. But Exile certainly having a blistering T-side. Same for Aetas Black though. Like I say, throughout these group matches, it's just been CT sides that have been kind of the issue for all these teams. And another pause coming out. Who's that for now? Oh no, one pause. Sorry, bear with me. Was wondering there. Ah, now I didn't know that. There you go. Whoever's on the European Amateur League coming out with the stats for you there. Ruffers though, goes big, doesn't find Willem though. He's going to be able to connect that. Already traded out though, but that's the AWPer down now. Aetas Black and Jackie already finding another anti-spirit. That's a 2k for him. And actually Martin gets tagged through the smoke. Admin, great play, but Jackie. A 4k for him there. That banana control. So strong for him. 14-9 now. Only one round away to take Aetas Black to match point. Still, Exile going to be forcing through this. 2 AKs, 3 Deagles in the hands. Also, enough utility really, sparingly as it is in some areas. Enough to really press this. Ruffers does try for the flick. Lands the leg though onto William. Or Willem should I say, sorry. He's just going to be waiting this now. They know he's going to be there though. It's a fact of whether they can try and trade him out. Already though, A-side locked in now. Rootet finding one. Rotations do start to come out, and that's the bomb down in pit now. All down to Piff and Admin though. 14 HP though. Not really all that much in. He's going to be spotted out there surely. I'm not actually sure they found him. Some sort of server error. Do apologise for that, but eventually Yakio trades that out. Now Aetas Black take it to match point. Not all that much in the tank for Exile. This is how they didn't want this to end. And well, gonna have to play this out. If they want to continue through this, play for the overtime, they need this round. Whether they can find it or not is another matter. Jackie again posting. Actually traded out there. Martin not able to find all that much. All down to Jackie who finds another down. And a second. Up for grabs. Voxel though. All down to Admin already. 17 HP and a dream for him. In the 1 versus 3. And now. Oh, well, not really much room either. Bomb. Stuck in the middle of the site. He's not even got a chance to try and go for a plant. Everyone just posted out towards Ruin. They're waiting for this. No need to really push the agenda, but just going to clear the site now. I do think they just spot the head of him there. I'm not too sure. Definitely Admin spotted them. He's going to actually try and go for the AK. Does pick it up, but going to find one. That's Voxel down now. Left in a 1 versus 2